Right, Scorpio, Sagittarius. The Scorpio and the Scorpio Libra readings were pretty heavy duty. So I wanted to start this video out by using a singing bowl to cleanse all energies. Thank you, Scorpio, Sagittarius, for joining me. Time out to watch your January 2018 General Energy Tarot reading. I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by, taking your time out. I couldn't do this channel without you or without my guides. So thank you so much to my guides for your ongoing guidance. And please, if you do enjoy this content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I love seeing positive feedback. And I would, first time to the channel, please join us as a subscriber. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much. You know, there's that little bell, so you can click on that little bell and get a notification as well. So this is a dual live broadcast in YouTube as well as in Periscope. If you're watching on YouTube, the link to my website is below in the description. And if you're watching on Periscope, the link to my website is on my profile page. So if you do like the way that I read, please reach out to me for a private reading if you're interested in one at my website, psychicjenb.com. And that is Jen with one N, people. Spelling it with two N's is wrong. It's incorrect. So tell all your Jens with two N's I said so. My mother said so. She's a school teacher. So there. All right. I'm through being a goofball. To this. Say, thanks for joining us again here over on the Scorpio Sag. Let's see what you're saying. Hey, Jen B. It's an honor to cross paths with you. Aw, thanks. It is an honor to have your positive energy in the chat room. So thank you so much, Say. And the highest vibration is love and light. Please give me positive insight for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cuspers for their January 2018 reading. So Scorpio, Sag, those born November 19th through November 24th. What information? Scorpio, Sagittarius. What do Scorpio Sages need to know for the month of January? What messages do you have? Past, present, future. What you did to the Scorpio Libras and what you're doing to the Scorpio Sag. There's so much. I send some love and light out to any and all people with Scorpio in their charts as their sun, moon, or rising sign. You guys seem like you're working through it. Working through it here. So love and light to you. All right. Very interesting that we would have the reversed Hangman with the 7. Let me get my chair locked. It's not all squeaky anymore. What's up? So let me see here. Hangman reversed. Okay. Decisions. You've made some decisions. Decisions were made, you know, although the 3 of spades or the 3 of swords is swords represent, you know, of the mind. I do feel as though that this is an emotional decision. The Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, see that the heart with the 3 swords in it of batons or the 7 of wands, you know, that I use. He He's fighting off 6 other people, but he looks pissed. So this is really a decision about, I feel like, tough decisions you've had to made in your past that were painful, weren't always easy, but you made them. You've made these decisions, felt as though that's what you needed to do to hold your own. You just, you're being courageous, or you have been courageous. And during a time of pain, during a time of heartache, these were decisions that you made in courage to help you deal with the situation at the time. Now let's see if that's better suited for you. So, say, we have the 5 of Swords, and I believe you were asking about lies in the Scorpio reading. So let's just go ahead. I'm moving forward. General energy, though. So the 5 of Swords, it's about not really getting to win. It's about having conflict. And even though you win, you might win on the outside, you're not really winning. It's like the empty kind of victory. I mean, what did you really get out of by being right? Because being right doesn't mean that somebody didn't get hurt. It doesn't mean that somebody isn't sad. It doesn't mean that you won any friends, because you could have lost friends. Or if you were in a potential new relationship, that could have just come to an abrupt stop here. I find it very interesting that it's with justice. Okay. Oh no. And then we have the 5 of Chalices. So what was I saying when I looked at this? I look at them all at once, but I don't. I look at one set at a time, one card at a time, and I'm getting the messages from the card, and then I read the cards all together. This 5 of Chalices and the 3 of Spades, I hate seeing that together for you. And pain. Oh my God. I don't like this for you. I mean, this is just really, whatever the situation is, it's been ongoing for a while, and it's been causing you pain. It's been causing you frustration. It's been making you sad, or those sad around you, those that are most important to you. But I do feel sadness involved in this situation here, and possibly even feeling as though you've been stabbed in the back, taken for granted. You're trying to, share, let other people, the person that's possibly the person that's helping you, no, dude, you're hurting my feelings. Dude, I need you to listen to me. This is not, you're not making me feel good. You're not making me feel valued. You're not making me feel like what I have to say is important. And they're just going, oh, well, what about me? Me. What about me? Like, I just keep hearing that. That kind of, what was that say? Narcissistic behavior. It's like you're trying to express how you feel to this person, and they're literally like, even for some of you, like, I feel like you got pissed and you said it straight up to them, and they still didn't see it. They still didn't see how they're hurting you. They're projecting it on you like it's all your fault. Like, they can't even accept the fact that they're being a dick. That's right. I said it. They're being a dick. And I hate that. It's frustrating. And this frustration is causing you stress. And I feel as though that you already have stress, that there's already things going on in your life that you feel are unbalanced here, with the Justice being upright, but the two cards she's with being reversed. I have to say that this could be the justice just isn't in your favor in this situation here. You don't feel as though listening to your cries for help. I mean, this could be a situation where um somebody you care about is sick or you're sick, but the insurance won't pay to help them or help you. Your cries for help, please, pay for the chemotherapy, please pay for the um surgery to have my tonsils out so I won't be sick anymore. Like, you're not it's not well, that's not in the plan that you purchased with this. I'm sorry, but that's not covered by your health insurance plan. Like, it's one of those situations where you're just the justice for you. There is no victories for you. Now, with this Five of Swords, I also always get secrets coming out, is a message I get from this card. And I am getting that message from this card now, that there really is some sort of just this tension and this conflict. I feel like it's all going to kind of come to a boil, and these little things are going to start popping out. Well, did you know about this? Well, did you know about that? Um, so be careful, because whomever this is that you have this problem with over here, that you've had this ongoing problem with, they I was receiving the message that they're not hearing you. I don't feel as though that they're going to be completely honest with you either. That they're going to be selves and blame shifting all around. Well, this person said this and this person said that, and it's not necessarily going to be true. Anybody said anything about you. It was quite possibly they said it, but they want you to think somebody else said it. Pushing the blame, pushing the blame. And I'm like, pushing the blame, pushing the blame. Just all around. They don't want to admit they've hurt you. They don't want to admit they've been an ass. They don't want to admit anything that they've done. But I do feel as though that these things are going to come out. Just be careful. Don't believe everything you hear, kind of thing. Just isn't balanced here. And I do feel as though there's a health situation around this as well, where you don't feel as though that the universe it's like, well, what did this person do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? I keep hearing that person, and it's the universe isn't doing that. When that happens, it sucks. And then I remember, apparently there's some stupid ass life lesson that I picked before I got here to learn that is just going to fucking cause me pain. And that's right, I cuss at myself. And so I just sit back and I think, well, what is the lesson I learned? What is this? Because it's not going to be, it obviously wasn't something fun I wanted to learn. This life, what it felt like to get two toes cut off, have to learn to rewalk and rebalance myself without these toes. But remember, we choose these things before they happen. So I do feel as though there's something around that as well. Oh, just keep that in mind. That message may resonate with somebody. And it's about really what you will do in the midst of this life lesson, behave, react, and how you will treat others in the midst of this life lesson. While you're dealing with this crappy thing that you're trying to deal with, behave? What will you absorb? And what will you learn to not repeat in a new relationship or in the way you talk to the next person from the insurance company on the phone, so to say? Hear me curse? Well, sister, I cuss like a motherfucking sailor. I'm just saying. But I try not to all the time. All the time. Because I know I have a potty mouth. All right. So the future of the world reversed. So I don't feel as though that there's any immediate in or resolution to where you're at. The devil is about restraining yourself, putting boundaries on yourself. And self boundaries are good. You know, some people want to count how many chips they eat a day, and some people eat a whole bag of chips a day. Those self boundaries. So, self boundaries aren't always bad. I just don't like seeing that with the world upside down because I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, blaming yourself, thinking you have to juggle too many balls at once. Like you have so much going on. Well, I have to take care of this and I have to help this person and that person. And oh, and then I need to do this. And I'll then have to go back across town and do that. Like you're in a turmoil right now. And with the five of chalices and the three of spades, it's this emotional turmoil. About you sleeping enough. I'm worried about you taking care of yourself because okay, my guides are saying, and you need to make sure you're not overindulging in whole bags of chips or, you know, too much beer, or smoking too much pot. You know what, California, it's legal now, but that doesn't mean you got to be high 24/7. All right. Be careful about the chains that you're attaching to yourself. You need to watch that you're not over promising yourself. And you need to focus on the things that matter the most. I feel as though for you is this misjustice here. Gosh, I mean, look at we have the if we're looking at these cards, just these three, but then if we connect these cards, because with the tarot, you can connect the cards. Oh, the three of swords and the five of cups right next to justice. Justice just it doesn't feel like it's happening to you. I feel like that someone who's important to you, you just don't understand why they're dealing with misjustice. And I also feel like it's about you. You don't, it's just not the scales aren't just tipped, they're down and shit. Like they're just upside down, out of whack. And it's that light, it's this lesson you picked before you got here. The shitty ass lesson you picked that you're learning right now. Or that you're dealing with a soul contract that you have with somebody. So whether it be a lover, a brother, a sister, a parent, a grandparent, somebody you're very close to, that's who this pain is around. And for you, say, it is a process, sister. It's you know this twin flame situation that you're just trying. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're trying to keep your shit together so much that I'm worried about you not sleeping. Like I visually get an image of somebody laying on their pillow with their eyes open, waking up before the sun's even up. and over and over and over, and there's no days sleeping in. It's like as soon as you wake up, your feet hit the ground and you're going until your ass hits the bed for bedtime. Taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself physically or emotionally because of this emotional sadness, this disjustice that the universe is dealing you right now. But keep in mind, it has nothing to do with karma, I'm feeling. I'm not feeling karma. If it was karma, I would have got the image of me kicking the damn chair and busting my toe real bad the other day. And I felt I had been carrying karma around with me. I did that. My toe is purple right now. Still happened. I felt like there was some sort of karma I released, some sort of negative karma. I don't feel that for you guys. Yes, I threw that in because this is such a serious reading. You guys needed something to laugh at. And if it was me, that's fine. And my busted ass toe. I feel like this is some sort of soul contract that was written before you got here, that this event was going to happen to you with this other person. And I keep going back to that. Like on top of this and this, I feel like there's just multiple things constantly happening. I mean, with the World card, we see multiple things happening. You see it all. Come on, focus. Be a good little card. Be a good little camera. And it just feels all upside down right now. Wands. Oh. In this deck, it doesn't look like it, but the Five of Wands carries conflict. And with it being next to the Devil and it being under the World reverse, with the Five of Chalices, with the Three of Spades, so much shit happening to you guys right now. All right. You need more cards. All right, we can't leave our Scorpio Sages like this. When will there be a dawn for this pain? I already told them this is about them learning life lessons and for them to be observing. My cards are telling me something I've already told you. I've already told them that they have to observe where they're at, how they got there, and their reactions. So they're being reminded that it must be important for me to repeat that. You know, that is, you need to observe where you are, how you got there, you know, to this. Oh, good. I like seeing that. Okay. So making sure you learn all your lessons so you won't have to repeat them in this lifetime, and hopefully not in another lifetime, but at least not twice in the same lifetime, that you'll remember all this pain over and over. So you definitely do want to make an effort to observe what life lessons you are now. Okay. And not being a stubborn asshole to yourself. I'm hearing that. There we go. There we go. All right. So moving forward, I do feel as though that there is somebody with the Lover's card. It could be a husband, wife. It could just be your best friend. It could be your mom if your mom's your best friend. Okay. It could be your dad. But there is somebody that is, you know, I spent so much money on this nice little camera and that thing never focuses. There is somebody that's standing behind you or with you. And for some of you, it just might be your guides, because let's face it, we're never alone in this universe. It could just be your guides. And I want to remove that I said just, because your guides are the badass people to have on your side. I know they are for me. And I feel like there is somebody by your side that is looking to help you keep strong, looking to support you. Um, there is an angel over your shoulder, quite literally, watching over you and wanting to help you. And that may be your higher self saying, hey, knucklehead, I'm trying to connect with you in this life. So pay attention. Remember, I'm the one who planned this, and I'm the one that remembers it. You're just a little piece of me. I'm your higher self. You're a little piece of me, and you need to be paying attention. So wake up. So that king, and I'm asking him what he's telling us. And with him being placed over the devil and following the lovers, I feel the message here for you is to rest in relaxation. Running yourself ragged. Go get a haircut. Go get your nails did. Go buy some new socks because you got holes in your socks. Take time for yourself. Is that what that card normally means? No. That's what the card is telling me. Take time for yourself. Be calm. Be fair to yourself. Be fair to yourselves. That's what it means. Calm, fairness, logic. Can you keep going this way? No. You can't keep going in this circle with your split ends and your holes in your socks. All right? You're almost out of deodorant, for Christ's sakes. Go to Target already. Get yourself some deodorant and some new socks, and stop at the Supercuts and get a little haircut. Take care of yourself. Embrace, like, I feel like you need to reorganize your priority list. One step at a time. And I'm hearing this is so real, so weird. So that movie, not the movie, the TV show Anna Faris is on, Mom. And they do the 12-step program. One day at a time. One day at a time. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you need to set up your own 12-step program here, where you're just taking one fire at a time and putting it out. You're taking this all too seriously. Although I do feel as though this here, this emotional injustice, this emotional heartbreak, that's something to be taken seriously. I feel like everything else that you're trying to balance, you're taking it way too seriously. And that's why you're causing this for yourself. Man, all 3 Scorpio readings. Damn, your energy is crazy. It's just crazy right now. I wish I was an astrologer, because I would say, let me pull your charts. I would actually recommend that you find an astrologer, worthy one. Maybe watch a few videos of theirs on YouTube, see who you connect with. I wish I could recommend somebody. I would recommend Moonlight Scorpio, but I know she's still recovering. she had. I would recommend contacting her and having her do your chart. She's the only astrologer that I personally know that I trust. Amazing tarot reader, but she's also an amazing astrologist. She knows so much about it. But I would find an astrologer, and because I feel like this is so on such a big level for you cuspers, that shifts, major energy shifts going around you. That's such a great way to word it. I feel like you need almost like a reading, so you can, an astrology reading where your out is. I mean, yeah, I could tell you, come, I'll do a private reading. I'm just feeling like you need an astrology reading. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you and say that you need to have your chart done for the year and just kind of see when this is all ending for you. I honestly believe that astrology is our best kind of set of clues. Well, maybe not the best, but one of the best set of clues as to what we've picked for ourselves before we got here. Our soul contract that we wrote up before we got here. I feel like our astrology is the best way to get clues. Card is the way to help you basically figure out those clues. So I'm going to recommend that for you guys. I think some of you physically, there is going to be an important person that's helping you through this, or you're going through this with. Said, I still feel like this is your higher self knocking on your head saying, McFly, they're wanting you to listen. I think your higher self is sending you cues. Astrology chart done may just as well be one of them. I know that people charge various prices and all of this other stuff. So do a little bit of research. Just don't jump in. You want to find somebody you can trust for that. All right. And we just had the Queen of Wands come out. I think she was in the last reading too. So the wands, of course, representing your Sagittarius fiery side here. But she's wise. She's vibrant. You are wise. You are vibrant. And you don't want to be your own worst enemy. So you need to set yourself free of those chains. You picked this lifetime, so that means you got this shit, all right? You got this. Yes. All right, I'm not letting you leave just like that. I'm not an astrologer, and I can't give you an astrology reading, but I can at least find and boxes of oracle cards and tarot cards all around me because I'm a weirdo like that, because I love them. I think that we need to close you guys out with a whispers of love. So this one's stuck in the box. Not only did it stick in the box, but it was in the box upside down. I was feeling here for you guys about that angel over your shoulder, spiritual connection. Excuse me. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And this actually could very well specifically be for you, Say, since you were manifesting this reading by this reading, saying that you're excited about this specific reading with the cusps. That could be very for you, especially because you are feeling that twin flame feeling with your guy, which a twin flame is definitely going to feel that way. It's going to feel like you've known them for more than one life. All right, so Scorpio, Sag, cusps. One more card, please. Can we get one? Whoa. A shuffle. We need some words, some whispers of love for our Scorpio, Sagittarius cuspers. We need a whisper of love for them. You're being reminded to love yourself. This love is a once in a lifetime love. And again, I believe this is about that whole take care of yourself I've been feeling here, because you haven't been, there we go, been taking care of yourself. Matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Well, shit. That is not an answer, Whispers of Love. That is what I already told them, that there's so much going on. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and recommend that you do find an astrologer that you trust. Ask your friends. Check on YouTube here. Find someone you connect with. Watch a few, because you might find one person and be like, okay, this is it. This is the one I want to do my astrology reading. I'm still going to recommend you watch a couple more and then go back to them and see if you feel the same way. Okay. All right, cuspers. And I don't do cusp love readings mid-month, but I do the 12 sign mid-month. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I do send love and light to you. All right, guys.